driveway. But just saying, do what you
I have
want
to
to
pay
do.
attention. I know that, Ion. I have to pay attention. I know.
It's up to you. It's up to you,
I know.
Bigger. Number one.
I know.
It's good to be
I
number
know.
one.
I know
Well,
what you mean.
Well,
Well,
I'm ready. I'm in it. Like Bennett.
And you got to help
yeah.
Jack
Don't
and
tell
Jermaine.
us. Don't tell us. Show us, and we'll be all right.
I
You're
will.
going to have to help Jack and Jermaine to do the
I
job
sent them some
study,
notes,
the
Bob,
McLuhan
already.
and all that.
I sent them some notes already,
Good
Bob,
for you.
and they were talking.
Yeah. Cry us a fucking river. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not crying.
You're actually getting chided, Bert.
He can take it like a man, Bigger. Don't worry about it. Number one, come forth. You all right?
I know. I'm doing it. But I'll talk to everyone next week, huh?
Okay.
Tuesday.
Bye, Bert.
Tuesday.
Bert.
2 days.
Thanks, Bert.
It's 2 days.
Bye.
48 hours, you're back. Oh, no, Bert doesn't come on Tuesday. Yes, next week, Bert. That's right.
Yes,
Whoa.
next week.
Tell him Tuesday. Bert.
Thank you, Bert.
Okay. Hey,
He's
Ion,
telling
I
to
will
come
be there.
Tuesday.
He better
Don't wait
goddamn be there Tuesday.
Oh, guess what, Bert? You're in trouble. Ian said you got to be there on Tuesday. You're
No,
man.
no, I'll
Top
be
team
there.
number
I'll be
one,
there.
Bert. New levels of
Moments.
responsibility.
Tuesday.
Few moments.
Tuesday.
You're first.
I've got to do my
You're
grind.
first.
I have. Okay.
You're
all
first.
right.
No,
All right,
Greenbrier reserved the rapid
Oh,
fire.
that won't take long.
That won't take long, says Ion. So
All
what
right,
time is that
Tuesday.
for you, Bert? How do you do that?
I'll have to figure it out. I think it's like 4 in the morning or something like that.
Good.
My time.
Bright and early. You go to bed
I'm
early.
up
We're
at
at war
time to
now.
Get up.
We're
I'm
at
up
war
at
now,
that
Bert.
time.
Yeah.
I know. I'm up at that
24
time anyway.
hours every day.
Up early. We're in the
I'm
Marines
up early
now.
that time. Yes.
Left, Jay.
Left, right. That's what Cheryl said. Left, right. Yes, that's the Marine. That's war talk.
That's it. This is a war. It really is.
I'm gonna get a job in the kitchen so I don't have to go out in the field. I'm just gonna
You
cook.
peel damn potatoes.
I'll peel
That's what
potatoes.
you do.
I don't mind peeling potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide.
All right. Well, I'll see everyone Tuesday then. Tuesday morning.
All right.
Hasta la bye.
Hasta la baba.
Wednesday morning my
Hasta la
time.
Bobby.
Wednesday morning my time, actually. Wednesday
Good
morning
day,
my
sir.
time. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Good day,
Okay,
Bert.
bye, Bert.
Bert.
Bye, Bert.
Thanks.
Bye, Bert.
Hey, the rest of you don't hang up. We got to listen to Scott. We had to keep Scott muted for the whole whatever we just did with Sue, but you now have to listen to Scott, who is the first guy to come from Alex Kuskus, McLuhan, Bucky Fuller land and come over here. One of the few to do that.
I love you, yeah.
Well,
That's a good boy.
I don't have anything to say. I just found it really interesting that what you were talking about with the heart and stuff like that. Although I couldn't keep up with it, but I took a few notes on it. And,
Yeah. Well, you can always develop it in the next show. This
Yeah,
is
sure.
always going over, spiraling, repeating, probing new areas. It's a living pentad.
mhm. Right.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting 14 hours.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. It's been an interesting 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, Scott.
Wow.
Well, you have an active mind. You like to use your mind. This is the place to challenge your mind.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And energy.
Energy, yeah. We're mind, body, spirit. Physical, non-physical, and labyrinth of the mind. So mind's only a small part of the team, not the major part.
Scott,
So what is physical? Go ahead.
I
The
just wanted
physical
to
is
probe really quick. Sorry, what am I saying? You. Ion says that they're a rhombic dodecahedron. Did you catch that?
No, what did he say?
Ion
When
says that
we-
they're all the angles and degrees
It's a good
in a
boy.
rhombic dodecahedron.
He's saying
Yeah,
good
Scott.
boy or something to me.
Yeah,
It's like,
loving up his dog, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Astro.
Yeah,
Can
now,
you-
Scott, your geometry stuff is important because when I first talked to Ion, I'll just make it brief. I said, "What are you?" And they said, I said, "How many entities in you?" I didn't know they were the environment of non-physical. I thought they were just another channel entities. I said the Evergreens were 6.5 to 7,000 entities. The Abrahams, no, maybe the Abrahams were 298,000 entities, or maybe no, it was the Willows were 293 or something. So I said, "How many entities are you, Ion?" And Ion said, "You take a dodecahedron, and you take every angle in it, and you put 5,000 entities on each angle that make up a dodecahedron." And I said, "That would be millions of entities." And they said, "Zillions." Okay, so he said he was dodecahedron. A year or two later, Ion refined it to the rhombic dodecahedron is close to what Ion is.
Oh, I thought you said the pentagonal.
The pentagon.
No.
No,
Well,
well,
the
there's a pentagonal dodecahedron, and there's a rhombic dodecahedron, and the pentagonal one isn't structural. It has pentagon
Okay,
faces
I'm
instead of.
disagreeing with you, Spot. There's no structure, no pentagon. It's rhombic, and that's the structural. But you can go into it next session. Argue it or whatever. So, anyways, the rhombic Alyssa's right. The rhombic dodecahedron is a very interesting phenomenon, and it approximates what ion is visually.
Well, I have one. I have a model right here. I put a picture of it up on my Facebook channel, but I built it as my project for my Bachelor of Science degree in Design Science. So I have this geometry inside my head.
Right.
I mean, I've had.
Wow,
this,
nice.
Scott, the main thing with ion is ion completes our knowledge. So I learned more about Finnegan's Wake than the Joycean scholars and Eric McLuhan could give. You're going to learn. Ion yells out page 146 of Finnegan's Wake, but you're going to complete your knowledge of geometry, trigonometry with ion.
Oh, great.
Yep. And it'll fall back to just another manifestation of the triangulation of labyrinth of mind, physical and non-physical. It always becomes that.
And Scott, if you have, I don't have that level of knowledge of math, but I think I'd explore the 14 vertices that are joined by the 12 rhombi of the dimensions. The 12 dimensions, I think, are significant here.
I'm saying vortices. Vortices.
The rhombi are the dimensions, and the vertexes are the degrees of freedom.
Maybe, yeah. That's what. Yeah.
Ian objects to the word vertex and keeps yelling at me to say
vortices.
Vortices.
Vortices. What do you say?
I like
Okay.
I like them yelling in the background. It's really fun.
Yelling out, "It can't be recorded."
All right, there's one other question quick about the pericardium. Should we explore the merging of the pericardium more in relation to the merging
Ian said only the 13th ring.
Of the angel chart?
Your question evoked this point. Gene, you don't know the difference between valence and balance.
Yep.
Valence is like balance, right? Or valence is like balance.
Valence is the window covering.
Hey, Scott, Ian said, "Oh my God, there he is, Scott, micromanaging the reality he doesn't even understand."
I'm just thinking about rhyming.
Rhyming?
Well, valence, balance, you just change one letter. So it just...
Well, what did you say, grammar?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Don't ever say I don't know around here. Yeah, truer words are never spoken. I don't know.
Well, I don't think I said that, but.
Well, yeah, we do. You can't remember? Didn't anybody else hear it? Oh, it's
I
recorded.
said something about poetry.
You said
I
poetry.
said something about rhyming, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Rhyming. Yes.
Yeah.
You were talking about valence and balance. There being
And
like
balance,
a word play
yeah.
between valence and balance. But we're talking
And
about
you said
valence.
It's not balance. It's balance with a V and valence with a V.
But they are spelled the same.
Ryan yells out, "No, they're not." No, Scott. When you say rhyming, that's the sound acoustic. The angel diagram is visual, so remember the visual of each model. Each is just an angle. Each sense is an angle.
I don't know what the angel.
From Ion. I get the least objections from Ion about what I say.
Oh, balance, valence. Okay, I got it.
No, you said rhyming. You brought an acoustic part, and you might be right, but it doesn't fit into the visual part, which is valence dialectic.
Okay, and you said something about the window membrane.
Window covering. A valence is a window covering. It's a
window
decorative.
cover.
Yeah, you know. And the valence has to do with the bonding, electronic bonding.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hey, Gene. I just said, "Come on, Gene, save his life."
I'll give you the basics, Scott, and then you run with them. I'm at a very simple level here, but we've been trying to figure out why Ion's been talking about curtains for years. What?
Okay.
Did he say?
No, go ahead. Ion is unruly. Ion needs to be.
So there's something about the pericardium, and valence has to do with the atomic weight of the element. The valence is the degree of combining power of an element as shown by the number of atomic weights of a monovalent element. And so the bonding is changing in some way that affects the pericardium or the entire body. But Ion always brings up, it's the valence and the valence. They're both there. And the valence is friggin' curtains for a window. So I don't know if it's covering something, it's shading from the light.
I was thinking when I went for my 10-mile walk the other day that...
hold it, Scott. You've been ordered to stop, Scott. No personal stuff right now.
Sorry.
Ian wants this sentence finished. The valence, the curtain area, is the space between the 13th and 14th rings. And the valence, intermediary bar, the intermediary parts in the space. Well, you said the space is valence. That's valence? That's valence. The size of the window and what covers the top of it. And then the valence is the space of the window. So valence is the size of the window and what covers the curtain roll. And then the valence is the size of the window. Or the space of the window. Something like that.
So does the valence have to do with the coverings of the amino acids in the 17th key?
It's how the amino acids are applied, not what you said.
It says this key aligns those coverings. It aligns the coverings, the 14th key. So is the coverings another word for valence? Iron
says it's what they said. You're saying what they said.
Hey, Gene. Gene, when you're looking into the pericardium stuff, for the gram-negative, gram-positive, they mentioned something to do with the pH and the negative pH. So keep that in your notes if you're going to pursue that topic more.
Yeah, I was
So you're on a
the
10-mile
gram-positive
walk.
and gram-negative are what?
He started to talk about your 10-mile walk.
Okay. I got back after it was dark, and I put this flashlight on my hat. I wore this cowboy hat, and I put the flashlight in the top of my hat so I could see. And because it's above the rim, when it casts a light, it also casts a shadow. So I'm walking inside the shadow, and there's kind of a round area and stuff in front of me, and for some reason I started thinking I would drop into this sense that I was in the shadow, and for some reason I couldn't get out of the shadow. So the light was in front of me, and I knew that there was no boundary or curtain between them, but it still felt like a curtain. It still felt like the edge of the shadow was like a curtain that kept me inside, and that outside was like another world or something. I don't know if I'm expressing this right, but it was a sensation that I didn't notice until after dark, when I put this light on my head so I could see my way and stuff. And I noticed that I do the same thing when I'm contemplating. I don't want to use the word meditating, but that I do a similar thing every day in terms of my consciousness, where I cut myself off from everything else, as though I'm casting a shadow, and other things are outside the shadow, and my consciousness is within this shadow or something. And it seemed to relate to what he was saying about a curtain. But there's like a curtain.
Yeah. And now he says it's the veil, not valence, the veil.
Oh, veil. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, the veil, not a curtain.
Okay, so can you guys
Are
hear
you
me?
saying, just a minute,
Yeah, I
Denise,
can hear
are
you.
you saying veil is better than the word curtain when talking about balance? Yeah, so the ring, the 14th ring and the 13th, are the wall of the beginning of the fallen state.
That's why take care of the balance, valence.
You can't ascend until you take care of the valence question.
Okay, so
Yeah. We'll ask again. Thank you, Ion. Thank you. We'll ask again. Yes! Woo! It's so much fun. I love it.
PKLN, lockdown Bob rule. Well, wait, we're not ending. We're not done. Did Alyssa announce we were finished?
No, I'm just excited. I'm just
Bob,
happy.
I just have one question. Let me ask my one question. The valence, is the valence just the window that is not covered by the valence?
No. I just no.
It's the whole window.
It's your floor. It's your floor, Gene. That's heated.
Ooh, your floor.
Oh, it's my floor that's heated. So the 13th, one of the rings is covering the other ring. The 14th ring is covering the 13th ring, and we have to pull the shade open.
14 degrees of freedom. Don't think. Take it at face value, Gene.
I know. Thank you, Ion.
Hey, did Big Sarah come in? Is Sarah L Big Sarah or Little Sarah? Yeah, is Sarah Zion, Sarah L? Like Sarah L, I said she wanted to talk about some.
Sarah Landucci.
Farouche stuff. What?
Sarah Landucci.
Oh, Sarah Landucci. That's who that was. Okay, because I had said that we'd talk about LaRouche stuff that Sarah Courtney was interested in, but I don't think she came. Get who off? Sarah Landucci, you've been removed. Yeah, you're under tenterhooks in relation to Ion, Sarah, and you probably know why. You're an illegal alien, Sarah. So better be nice to Trump. I don't know what that's about. Is Landucci there, or someone just yelled out Landucci? Who said Sarah Landucci? Who said that?
Madeline did.
Nobody? Who? Madeline? Oh, Madeline.
Let's just start yelling out names.
Yeah. What? The feds. Oh, I'll be fresh as hell till the feds watching. You want to say, but so Madeline, you're pointing out it's Landucci and she's not here, so luckily she didn't hear this point. Bring Brian Johnson up there, they're not here. Yeah, bring Brian Johnson, another guy, AWOL.
Right.
Where's goddamn Breitbart? And where's Breitbart, says Ion.
Yeah, where's Breitbart? Going mobile, going mobile.
Is that what he says? What's that about?
I love that. It's so funny.
What
Bob,
does that mean?
Bob, when we're talking with Bart on the chat line, like sometimes we'll be chatting, and he'll be like, "Okay, guys, I gotta go." And he'll say, "I'm going mobile," so he's not on the laptop anymore, and he's just like on his cell phone or whatever.
Right.
But it's really funny.
Yeah, Ian just said he can type, but not as expeditiously.
I just love when Ian says, "Go mobile." So funny.
So what, Susanna? Did you show up tonight, or did you miss it all?
Bob. Oh my God.
Bob Neverett.
I didn't notice you, Susanna. Your feelings are hurt.
I've had the most, I don't even know what adjective to use for this weekend. I thought I was going to miss you guys all together because I'm at my 40th high school reunion.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, and I realized I have nothing whatsoever in common with any of my high school people that I went to school with. And
welcome to Ion's
It was
world.
an abysmal. Oh my God! And so then I'm staying with a friend in a hotel room. Now this is the best part. So we go last night. I had a high school class of almost 1,000 kids. So we go to the high school. Everyone's changed. Everyone. I was like, oh my God, do I look as old as all these people? And I think I do. But it was a shock. And everybody seemed to revert back to their high school ways. And the people were being snotty, cliquish, and everybody was talking about just one-upping each other about their careers, their kids' careers, their vacations, their second homes, their fabulous lives, and how everything is so wonderful, and, they're all lying. And it's just crazy. And so then I'm staying at a hotel with a girlfriend of mine, and then she invites 2 other girlfriends to stay the night with us. Everyone is snoring. Oh my God, I can't sleep. So I thought, okay, I'm going to leave and go listen in on the show, and that's what I did. But then my phone lost its charge, so I had to leave.
So did you say?
And then
you
I came
were
back up
listening
to the room,
show?
and they're all awake, and they want to, huh?
Did you say you were listening to the show a little bit?
I did. I listened from 2:30 to 5 in the morning, my time.
Right, and when you went back, they all wanted to do what?
Oh, they wanted to continue to look at the yearbook and talk about people and how surprised they are and how bad they looked. And, oh, my God, did you see so-and-so? And, oh, my God, look at this. And look how she looked in high school. And now, oh, my God, poor thing.
You should have recorded it, Susanna, stealth-wise.
I should have. Oh, it was just so mundane, inane, banal, and so uninteresting. I've never been so bored in my life.
Well, okay, Susanna, so you said you were regretting missing the show, but you had to go to the reunion, and now you're saying
yes,
you shouldn't have gone to the reunion.
Yes.
Should have what? Yeah, it should have been the show. You're saying you thought maybe it's going to be painful to miss the show, but you thought it would be interesting at the reunion, and it wasn't.
It was so, I thought maybe I could find some interesting things or interesting people, but no, nada, zilch, nothing.
Well, how would you go about finding interesting people?
Well, I was talking to them, seeing what they're interested in, seeing what they're doing now. But every conversation was the same thing. It was so inane, mundane, superficial.
Little people.
Oh, my God. It was very disappointing.
We don't know what mundane means. Of course, you shouldn't have worn your MAGA hat. That didn't help, Susanna. She went to the goddamn reunion wearing a MAGA hat on. That was too many letters.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Recently, Anna said...
I'm venting. So, pardon me.
I just pronounced this the best show ever. Yeah, then he says, oh, we say it every week.
So, Susanna.
They're just babbling in the background, huh, Bob? They're just babbling away.
Why can't Ion be on the phone? Can Ion get on the phone so we can hear?
No, he's not allowed on. No.
On this way.
I'll record.
Yeah,
I'll
Ian
record
is not involved tonight. He just can't stay away because it's the greatest show, but he... Goddamn rules, that's what it is.
Who made those rules? I thought there weren't any rules.
Susanna, it's Alyssa. Do you remember in the Revelations it talks about how the Ascended will want to just hang out with the Ascending?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And that's my other rant. Oh, my God, I'm so goddamn sick of my family. I want to get out of this situation. Help me.
It's about time. It's about friggin' time.
I know. Oh, God.
What? We'll knock the little man out of the boat, Susanna. I told you got to leave.
I just got to go. All right. What is Aya laughing at? He's laughing at me.
Yes,
he's unruly.
Yes, laughing at you.
Sounds like it's going to be pretty orgasmic if you leave, Susanna.
You have many possibilities. Okay. You have many choices, Susanna.
And here, I even had some little hope that I could meet somebody from my high school that I would find of interest romantically, but no, nothing there. Nothing.
Right. You got to go to L.A.
Not L.A.
Yeah, I said you grabbed their penis and got their attention immediately. If you should have grabbed their penis.
There are women that do that. Susanna.
Wow.
What? They're the
What
they're
did
the
he
happy
say?
ones that grab guys' penises.
Yeah. Got to be that assertive.
That seems to be that's the theme for this show, hasn't it? I heard that a lot.
I missed the last part, Susanna. What'd
I
you
gotta
say?
I have to find one that I'm interested in. I haven't been able to find one I'm going to find interesting.
Yeah, you don't know what you like, Susanna. You like what you know. So, your interest meter is broken. You'll never know what you're interested in.
Yeah. Well, Susanna,
Go to the washroom.
maybe we got to stop looking for the whole kit and caboodle and just go for the penis, and just see if it works or not. Just go for the penis.
Yeah, just
grab
go.
that penis and take it home.
Yeah.
Come on, Susanna, let's do it. I'll do it if you do. You do it first.
You said Goretta. Who are you speaking to? Loretta, Goretta? What was that addressed to? You said, come on,
Susanna.
let's go. Who said it?
Jean.
Gina said, let's go, Susanna. All right. Yeah, Madeline and Jean got laid on their vacations up in the Redwoods or something. So.
Oh, hell,
go
Madeline went for it. She's my model.
Yeah.
Yeah. She took Iron's advice and just went for it and had a great old time.
Well, Madeline screws in public occasionally, right in front of everybody at a party. So.
Yeah.
Fuck you, boy!
Iron's afraid of Carol. Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, Iron always escapes. Oh yeah, unlike you, Dr. Deed loves
I think last weekend, or maybe 2 weekends ago, Ion said something like Bob Dobbs, and then he's like, too many words.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Bob Dobbs, too many
Bob
words.
Dobbs, too many words? That's funny. Oh, I hate that song. I'm not playing it.
Can't
God,
hear
Bob,
Ion. It's so annoying.
You must be on a whole other level staying there, Bob. With
what's on
JW
another level?
around like that. You must be on a whole
yeah.
other.
Yeah, it's a very interesting experience.
So, Bob, when can I expect my will I have it next week, my living water and shoe bread?
No, I haven't decided whether it's good or not yet. It's all up to me. I decide when the water's complete and when the bread's complete. Yep.
So what's holding it up? What don't you like?
How much do you have to eat before you know, Bob?
I don't know, but I'm, cautious. Why should I decide this week?
Are we gonna get a little stone in the mail, Bob, or are we gonna get a plastic bottle?
I'll record it. None of your business.
None of your business. None of your business.
Are you ever going back to Maui?
Yes. I don't like it here on that level. He's not going back to prison. We're going to keep him here. But, it's a drag because I can't hear a lot of the show because of the echo just in our room.
Right, because you're in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have that with Carolyn.
Yeah, we can control it, but there's three of us. Part of the problem is Carolyn being here with me, and our phones are echoing, plus Ion's phone.
Well, doesn't JW have more than one room in his house?
But you had that problem before Carolyn arrived.
Yeah, Carolyn's not even here now, apparently. But the
apparently,
Ion goes in the other room.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Hey, great words today about how I think you were engaging with Ginny, and I was on my way to work on my motorbike. So let's see, what do I remember? the words, Bob, about how there's no words or knowledge that one can use to define or base their ascension on.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Yes. And who did I say that to?
Yeah.
I think you were engaging with Ginny at the time.
Yeah.
That was really, really, like, that's been something I've been slowly crawling into, is that awareness and that understanding of what this is all about and how the language can't even really apply.
Right.
And so, yeah, that's a really good soundbite. I'll go back and listen to that again.
And you can't image any of it either, so just become an automatic zombie on the bread of life.
Say that again?
Yeah, you can't image any of it either, so just become an automatic zombie on the bread of living life. Bread of living life.
Yeah, that's knowing. It's just pure, direct knowing that you can't describe with words.
Ah. Okay, I'm not here to
I'm going to listen to it, Ion. I'm going to listen to it. I'll listen to it.
The Portal song. He's demanding the Portal song be played, but
I want some of that
Yeah.
no.
Ian says they acquiesce, but they goddamn get their way.
They.
I'm looking at the link that they posted on the chat line.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Oh.
So, Bob, what would you say was the most salient point of this week's show?
It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Temperature science. Do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of faith. And the science gets done and you make a neat plan for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being told to be like now. Even though you broke my heart easily, and tore me to pieces, and threw everything into a fire. Every day these years because I'm just so happy for you. Now the time will play for me to beautiful life. We're all the people who live to on the line. We're not thinking about easy for the people who are still alive. I think I'd return to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else who's like me. Maybe that may fine. That was a joke, that chance. Anyway, to take a break with the delicious and white. Look at me, still I remember time to me. And I know that I love you. I was saying to you, you think that you be there on the people who are still alive. And you say I am still alive. And you're inside and I'm still alive. I feel we can be still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
Ian said the lyric, while you're dying, I'll still be alive. While you're dying, I'll still
Was
be
that
alive.
the Tech Body singing?
Yeah, sounds like the
Tech Body singing? Hell yes, says Ion.
Yeah, that was the first Tech Body song that came to us before we even knew about the Tech Body.
God, that
Right.
applies so much more now.
Yeah.
Every
I know,
word.
right?
Yeah, and Portal 2, the second song, goes into Little Carolyn.
This is Portal 2.
Yep.
We all fed this beast, says Ion.
So much science to do, so much research to do while we're still alive.
Aperture science, and we fed this beast. The ones we see, aperture science, visual space.
Did
Yeah,
anybody ask about?
We do not agree with you, Ion, when you say Carolyn's very smart. That's not a smart statement.
Who's we, Bob?
He said she may beat me. He said we may beat you. She may beat you, Bob. We'll see.
Don't you argue. Don't you argue.
The superfluous we. Ian likes to juggle the whole scene. He's the Tetra manager. He lets Karen rule for 5 years. Now he thinks I'm going to fall for the next 5 years and be in charge, and then I'll be toppled and Karen will be back on, or some other fucking useless woman. What?
Useless woman.
Okay, we won't say that one. No. I just covered up some stuff there. So. At least I'm admitting I covered it up.
Yeah, Bob, I'm listening.
Uh-oh, Carol's been listening.
Yeah, I heard that.
There. Well, I'm not.
It's been a hard week for Carol. The first week of lockdown Bob rule. It's been tough for Carol. Didn't get much sleep this week. She didn't.
It must be crazy there.
Crazy. We have things to do. It's actually not that crazy because we're doing stuff all the time.
Yeah, well, just the whole experience. It just must be very energetic.
Yeah, he says, for someone who represents the pinnacle of non-physical slack, penultimate pinnacle of slack, I've been awful busy. I'm the busiest one here, he says.
Laugh, laugh, laugh. Oh, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's so many questions I know you're not going to answer.
That's right.
Oh.
He says, we'll love you to death, Gene.
What was that second part?
Something about he's got the time. If you got the money, honey, they've got the time.
I'll take the time. I love you more than you know. I'm going. I avoided, hey, what about this, though? I must not be losing the war with the angels, because...
Dat, D-A-T.
What about that dough? What about that dough?
What
about
that
that dough, Bob?
That dough.
Well,
that dough.
bread. That's what he
that
and
starter
Carol
dough.
need.
True that.
Friendship bread. You got to change the name. Anyway, I avoided straight line winds. A half a block or a half mile east of me. Actually, I think we had a big storm Friday night, and straight line tornado force winds came through my neighborhood from north to south, and I swear the line started on my property, and the difference between my road and the road a half mile east of me, the trees went down to the point where my friends could not get to their house. And there's a golf course straight north of me, and over 100 trees fell within a half hour's time because the winds were so strong. And I have no trees. There were some branches blown off, but no trees were down in all of my 20 acres. And just one panel of my roof, the tin is so old on my roof, and the nails are protruding from the roof like 2 inches from the wind pulling the tin up. And I just lost one 6 by 4 square, 4 foot by 6 foot square that blew off. And the whole friggin' roof could have blown off under those
Are you bragging
conditions.
or complaining?
I'm so thrilled.
She's bragging.
So thrilled. I miss.
Bragging.
You should see east of me and all the destruction. That's just. What did he say? What'd they say?
The bitch better have my money.
Well, as soon as you give it to me, Ion, I'll give it right back. I promise.
Take it all, baby, says Ion.
All right.
These are old lines. This is even Sue remembers.
Hey, Bob, I have a question for Ion that doesn't matter. It's just about my headset. Are people hearing the freeway, or do I need to get a new headset?
Hearing your freeway.
Are people here?
Yeah.
I do. I do have a. Yeah. Well, when you live here, it's mostly
Look at
just
that.
like
Look,
the
you hear
ocean.
him yelling?
Maddie, try to.
I do. I hear him yelling about the goddamn move.
Yeah, it looks
Move.
like you got to buy a new headset now.
Find the best noise reduction headset you can, Madeline.
I have a noise reduction headset, but
Not
that
good
filters
enough.
out what I hear, not what you. It doesn't filter out the mic.
There are ones that will filter outside noise and
Maddie,
pick up, amplify
you
your
need
voice.
one of those really fuzzy mics. So it's like a big fuzzy mic.
Yeah, but it's not wind. Those are wind. Those eliminate wind noise. This isn't wind. It's the freeway.
It's external noise.
Can't you eliminate the freeway?
Still here? Two Bones still here?
And that's one reason to quit smoking, because the reason that you're hearing it is because I'm sitting outside with my coffee and my cigarette. I'm here, Bob.
Okay.
Bob, did you say Sue Bones on the line?
Yeah, she said I'm here.
Hi,
Yes, it
Sue
is.
Bones.
Oh, who's that saying? Oh, Jean. Is that Jean?
Yeah.
Hi, Jeannie, baby.
Yeah, Sue
Hi,
returned.
how are
Sue
you?
returned. Destitute.
It's so wonderful to hear your voice, girl.
The return of the prodigal Ionon.
Yes.
The prodigal Ionon.
You're always
What?
here. You get mentioned often, Sue.
I missed all the
99
laughter.
waited on the one. Two Bone returned, destitute, bereft, and adrift. And
Bob loves you more than you know.
Ready to laugh, ready to laugh.
Good.
You can thank Gertine for it. The boat, the waiting of the boat, the draft has increased of what? You're going to survive because of Gertine, says Sue.
Garrett, my baby.
Yes. He's saying, he's getting serious, Sue. He said, you
Aw.
have no idea, Sue. Of course, I introduced you to Garrett, so I saved you, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Always goes back to me. Carolyn didn't even show up.
All
that
my
day.
heroes.
Where was Carolyn that day when I introduced Garrett to Sue? And you know, it might have been, you remember when I spoke at the university at Mount St. Vincent? That's the time you met Garrett, or was it you knew him a year or so before that?
Oh yeah, no, you guys introduced me to Garrett, and I went to his house.
Yeah.
And you used to go there. Yeah, that was before your speech.
That must have been at Christmas. It might have even been the first Christmas we stayed with you, 79. 40 years ago. It might have been the first Christmas you met him. Probably by 1980 Christmas.
No, I think it was before that, Bob, because you and Carolyn were still. Carolyn was still in university, I think.
Oh, you actually met him in the mid-70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said Sue and Garrett were an item.
Yeah. Why don't you ask Garrett?
We can ask Garrett. What's Garrett say? He said, hang on, baby. He's coming back. Well, I added that part. But he said, hang on, baby. That's what Garrett just said, according to Ion. No, I don't see, you didn't really tune into us till 79. And I took you to Christian. It's fucking true. I have a memory. I'll tell you.
Bob, I met you guys in Europe in 1972. At
I know, but not Garrett. Okay, so listen to this, Sue. Here's the way it went. In 79, we were living in Toronto, and I took you to the Krishnamurti talk, and you had your mind blown. Remember that? Remember that, Sue?
You're always blowing my mind, Bob.
I know, but Krishnamurti blew your mind that night.
Yeah, it was a Krishnamurti movie.
Yes. He's talked to the psychiatrist and the physicist, David Bohm. I think it was David Bohm and the psychiatrist. So you walked out. That was the first time you heard that stuff. You knew us from 71 to 79, but you didn't know, you weren't around. You were flying. You were with Dennis and all over the place, and with the Italian mafia guy, all over the place. And then, so then you come to us in 79, and with destitute, poor, and adrift and bereft. No, here's
right, Bob.
And I took you to a McLuhan seminar around that time. But if you saw McLuhan, that would take it up till the spring of 79, because McLuhan wasn't around in the fall of 79. He had the stroke. So I'll say you came in 78. You went to McLuhan in 78, Krishnamurti in 79, and in 79 at 222 Elm Street, Carolyn just started practice, and after a few months, you were walking up in the elevator, 9th floor, apartment 918, opposite the British people, Dick and Jane, and you say to Carolyn, I heard that you say, I never realized who you were, Carolyn. Remember that, Sue?
Yeah.
Shut up, Ian. I'm trying to get a point across here. Jesus Christ. I can't wait to get back to Maui. Fucking peace and quiet. I'm always yelling. You're going back to prison. But anyways, so then in 1980, what did we do in 1980? We went to Europe. No. So I would say you might have met Garrett in 81. Now, remember you were at the Green Lantern building in Barrington in 82 after the second dramatic thing that happened to you was you going to Vermont and the cult there with the Indian guy in Vermont.
Kripalu.
So that's 82. You went monkish, nunish. You started meditating in the Green Lantern building. You had a little no room kind of thing, and you had herpes.
Teaching yoga, doing all that stuff.
Yeah. Remember, you had sore lips, scars on lips. You had to fix them. That's 2008. You fucking no time guy. He doesn't know time. You can't trust him. He doesn't know what time is. So I remember you paging Dr. D. No, Dr. D's busy. She's typing emails to patients and old people. So Sue, remember you hurt your lips? I remember your lips, something had to heal in around 82. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 82, and so can you imagine meeting Garrett before the 82 Lantern building?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be 81, 80. You take those pictures of you.
I remember Garrett in the 70s because he used to be at O'Brien's all the time down on Argyle Street, that crazy Irishman that had the secondhand bookstore.
Yeah, O'Brien. So
O'Brien.
You have the pictures of you helping Garrett paint his house, the ladder outside the house. If you could date those pictures. Remember those pictures, Sue? Of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have the dates on those pictures?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I'll go through those this week, and I'll let you know what the dates are.
Yeah. That would firm up what part of the 70s. What?
I think when I met you guys,
I'm not saying this, Sue, but I'm rubbing it in. He said, "Sue, you're fucking alive again." Just think of that. Is he really? Goddamn Skippy, he says. I gotta eat Jif peanut butter
Skippy,
here.
Yeah.
Isn't that Jif peanut butter? Pesticide peanut butter. That's all we got.
Skippy is true.
God, you guys are battling.
Skippy
I
is
can't get over.
Happy Sock.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Ian is going to say something. Continue. Ian says, continue babbling.
Babble.
Well, I couldn't get over it. You guys were on the radio for 14 hours, and Ion's still babbling nonstop in the background.
You have now lose the dark soul on this world.
Hey, I'm starting to know it, Ion. I'm starting to know it.
Time-space continuum, and you're having a conversation that allows you to decide if
it's
Bob
real.
is included in this or not. It's the most
It's
ridiculous
real.
thing I've ever heard. You need to get on your
Really
goddamn knees and bow.
Yeah, I hope you heard that.
I did not hear a word he said.
I heard
on
enough.
your knees and bow.
Goddamn knees and bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up saying, "We love you better than Jesus" was the last line. It's
tell
rather poor. Yeah, he just said Carol's going to be bigger than Jesus. If only Jack Bone could be hearing this, Sue.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Oh, yeah, he is. He just said, "Fuck him, Bob. You hold him. We'll fuck him." Jesus.
What?
The degeneration of the third phase of Ion. Where's Brendan? Bring Brendan forth, he says.
Yeah. He's coming home tonight. Actually, he's on the plane now.
Hey.
Yay.
He just said, "We love Brendan." He says, "We love Brendan. He at least knows what the fuck's going on." We know that's not true, Stu. That's not fucking true. Brendan's clueless. He sided with the wrong side of the wall. For now.
Spontaneous
LA,
ascension.
Does he like L.A. still?
He actually, no, he doesn't. He likes some parts of LA, but he doesn't like all the social justice warrior stuff, and he doesn't like the politics of LA. That's for sure.
He should meet Lorne. He and Lorne might get along. Lawrence Reiner's son, who lives in L.A., and they're both aware behind him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe we'll set that up.
Yeah. El Segundo.
Yes. I left my wallet. We should go. I mean, it is pretty traumatic what Susanna went through. I think we should talk to Susanna a little bit more about her reunion. Like, how did she decide to do it?
Yeah.
I goes, yeah.
Well, I was just about to say goodbye.
Why? What's wrong with you, Susanna?
Because I have to take a shower and check out.
So express how you made a mistake tonight. I went to my high school union and I got kicked out of the Pope's palace.
What is Ion saying? I can't hear a word. Everyone else is laughing.
We can't be recorded. It's not recorded. So how do you smell specifically?
You need a shower. How do you smell, Susanna?
What?
He wants to know how you smell specifically.
To know
how
you need a shower.
Yeah. If you got to take a shower and you're dirty, how do you smell specifically?
Well, I smell like I need a shower. Actually, I smell of lavender.
All right, now get the fuck out of here. You're gone.
I just heard.
Susanna,
I just heard to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but
what?
I didn't. I'm in charge here. That's just the butler talking. Okay, just relax. So Susanna, you were saying, okay, I'm going to miss the show, which would be a drag, but I got to go to the reunion. And are you saying now it was a mistake to go to the reunion, or you just had to go and discover it like everybody does?
I had to discover it. Yes, it was. Yeah, I would have wondered. Yeah.
Yeah, you had to do it.
Yeah.
But you are theoretically saying it's a waste of time, even though you had to do it.
It was. Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay.
But isn't that living? Did something.
Yeah, that's living. That's right. That's living. I hated it all the way through, but I had to do it. The Buddhists called it suffering. And you know what, Susanna? Everybody there went home and said the same thing you said. What a bunch of losers! They just talk shit all night long. They all had the same opinion. They all regretted it.
Yeah. That's probably true.
Yeah.
And they'll probably do it again in 10 years, but I won't.
Bragging. I mean, everybody had to explain themselves, sorta, and then they'd make themselves do it in tall tales. They'd exaggerate it or something. You felt.
Yes. Yes, even amongst my group of friends we're close friends and we keep in touch. So we all got together to go to this reunion, and it was happening. We were having brunch yesterday morning, and I saw that happening. Everybody was, my daughter, my son.
These friends of yours lost their 50-year-old maturity and went back to high school mentality right in front of you at the brunch.
So I guess that was an example of no time.
Yeah. Ian's trying to seduce y'all. Ian's playing the piano.
No.
At least it ain't ragtime. That's a good sign.
Can't hear it.
He stopped. I don't know what happened. That was really nice, Ian.
Well,
then. Continue. The problem, Ian. Let's see. Maybe he had a heart attack. Let's see. I guess he's setting it up. He's getting ready to set it up good.
It's like double time.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Their pauses were intentional. The line spaces, they made intentional breaks in between the music. That felt, I could feel that flow and then that gap.
It's done. Ian has removed himself. Ian has left the building.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you. It was wonderful.
Yes, thank you very much, Ian.
Oh, he just said, I'll be fresh as hell as the feds are watching. Something like that. Till the feds are watching. I guess they started to watch. It's a rap song. The lyric. Yep.
Waiting for the Goldberg variation.
No, I've had enough. Padded shoes. I had some padded shoes, Carol. I hope you forgive me. Oh, I bet.
How many did you have, Bob? How many did you have after how many pieces of pizza?
What'd you say, Carol?
How many padded did you have after how many pieces of pizza?
I can't say. I had 4 big slices and 8 patty shoes and some other stuff. Oh yeah,
that's
4
why
apples.
I ran home. That's why I ran home to the hotel.
See, the endless conspiracy here. I would live with a gangster. Keto religion. Okay, well.
Keto religion. I'm the gangster.
Yeah, Carol's very
she's
well.
defeating all the gangsters.
No, you got to be gangster to do that.
You got to be a gangster, right? Winning.
Yeah.
Winning.
So, we'll take a roll call and see what, as a show, 1 to 10. Well, Scott.
11.
Who said 11? State your name and give your vote.
Oh, it's Madeline.
Madeline.
Madeline says 11
I give it an 11.
Well, that's Roy.
Big thanks.
United Kingdom.
Hi, Bob. Hi, Ian. Or JW. I've only just rung in, actually. I disappeared and come back.
Did you hear that? They're not present right now. You leave your name and number, we'll get back to you.
Hey, Bob, ask Ion where Pence is. Where's Mike Pence?
Where's Mike Pence? In Virginia. Did Michael Kulikow ever wake up? Or you been sleeping, Michael, through the whole night? Not here. Name's still here. Sherry hasn't spoken.
Yes, I'm Joy listening, Bob.
Sherry.
Hi, Jean. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Cherie.
Great hearing you again.
Shut up, Sherry. They stopped all of creation for Sue Bone.
Oh.
To see.
Yeah.
To see if you made it or not. Up to you. Always played here for her.
Hey, Bob. Michael Cooley's here.
Yeah, have you been here all night, or did you sleep for a while?
Oh yeah, I was writing stuff down to ask Ion, and then I fell asleep. So I'll just add to my list. So, but it was a great show.
It was a good. What's that mean? Says Ion. Good show.
Oh yeah, the stuff that Ion was talking about. What brought to mind was the difference between ascension and the promises of martyrdom in the Arabic world, which is kind of interesting. To me, they're synonymous.
Difference between ascension and the modern
martyrdom. Yeah.
Because the Levitical order could undo this. Okay.
What's the Levitical order?
The Levites?
Yeah. Levitical order, yeah.
But that's before the capital of Israel is in Jerusalem. Everything's up now.
They were the ones that could touch the Ark of the Covenant.
Stop! Jerusalem.
That's huge. The big night. Said I. Just saying, they said.
The big night?
Tonight was a big night.
Big night.
Yeah.
It is a big night.
Hugest tailgate
and
ever.
They said Jerusalem. They said Jerusalem before that.
If somebody's not recording, if nobody's recorded, heads will roll. It's going to get ugly if nobody recorded this.
Yeah, but it's not recorded. It's not recorded.
Oh no, Charlie 202 does. It doesn't.
Well, Charlie.
And the other guy, the Samoan guy, often maybe secretly records it. You know. Trouble me no more. Remember the Samoan guy out there in Tacoma?
Charlie.
No, Charlie is the
Charlie.
Yeah, he's not Samoan. The other guy, Samoan guy.
He didn't sound Samoan.
There may be two people recording it. And of course, then the FBI is, and the Trumps are recording it.
What were they saying about Jerusalem, Bob?
It's very significant that Trump moved the capital of Jerusalem to Jerusalem.
I thought they moved their embassy
Stop.
to Jerusalem.
Gene, I have to tell Gene you have to get every word, Gene.
Well,
Otherwise,
yeah,
I'm recording,
well,
Bob.
I gotta have the recording. But I think I might be able to get the.
Somebody can fake up a recording.
Michael, maybe I can get the recording, huh?
Yeah, Gene, I can give you
Just get some
everything
of the
from
old
Bert's
recordings.
session until now. I mean, Bert's goodbye until now.
Beautiful.
Mike can edit stuff.
I've got all the
for
Valence
last 3
Valen
weeks.
stuff too.
Oh, who did? You?
Excellent.
Yes, Bob.
Well, you mean on notes?
Michael recorded some of it.
Only
Yeah,
from Bert's,
recorded.
only from when Ian was saying ciao to Bert to now.
Yeah, that's good. It's a couple hours.
Yeah.
Or an hour and a half or something.
Some good stuff in it.
Yeah. These words were not given.
Okay.
No.
Okay, go.
Go?
Yes, I'm in transcribing position, so start talking, y'all. Go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you just interrupted Bob when he was saying something
Are you still
significant.
recording, Michael?
Yes, Bob.
He just said, they don't serve Bob, Bob serves us. He just declared a power move there. Stuck it up to me for 3 weeks. Say, you're in charge, Bob. You're in charge. Look, he just laid it out there. And now he's bowing, saying he's not worthy. Everybody
Bob,
imagine what it would be like to meet God, talk to God. Well, you guys just witnessed it tonight. He's a rather raucous individual.
So you're talking about the Jerusalem, Bob. Do you remember what you were saying?
I had just said Sue Bo's back. That's all you need to know.
Bam.
Bam.
Yeah, he said Margarita's back. Brian is coming.
Yay, Brian.
Yeah.
And
You're
does
hauling
that
the
have-
little fishes in.
Does that have anything to do with you making your decision, Bob, or pulling the
they're
trigger, or
not so
whatever
little,
you're going to
said
do?
Brian. Who said little? These people speaking said little. Who said little? Go on.
You're
fess up.
hauling the big fishes in.
What?
You're little anything.
You're hauling the big fishes in.
Kisses in?
Yes.
The
Big fishes.
You're proscribing fishes, large and small, erroneously. And then he bows. So, did someone say Margarita was little?
No. Where's Chad these days?
Listen, I had to put up with this for 3 weeks now. Day in and day out. I had berating me.
Hey, Bob, you're just as worse.
What are you talking about? I'm not that bad. No.
You are. Remember the other night when you were interrogating Ion?
He's now yelling out,
Nice.
Dave Worcester's dead.
They go
So
at
good.
each other. It's incredible. I have to leave the room. I have to turn off my hearing aid. I have to put earplugs in.
Yeah, that did happen. Basically, Ian hates everybody on my chart. Any relatives therein. Ian is a jealous God. He doesn't tolerate attention to anything else. He's very different.
No, that's because he knows you. He knows you are superior to them, and he wants you to stop talking about them for once. What's he in the back bedroom or something? I can't even hear him.
Oh,
Get
they
back.
don't hear you, maybe. Yeah, he's saying a lot there. He said Bob killed everybody. He even killed Chris Story. Maybe he yelled out Babe Russell.
Drove Babe Russell to the funeral.
Hear that count?
Yeah.
Chris Story.
Chris Story.
Just yelling out names.
Kate the Great. Kate the Great.
Gone because of Bob, even though we loved him.
You killed the Mississippi River.
What? What was that? Misspoke out of subject. Mississippi River? Watch your lip.
To whom are we responding?
It's Alyssa.
Say
Say it, Alyssa.
I said Bob killed the Mississippi River.
He didn't kill it. He changed the direction.
Yeah.
So it's going to undo.
Hoover Dam mentioned the Torbett document.
And you can call me Al, right?
Issy.
And we fuck with you, darling.
Yeah.
The Torbid.
Darling.
The Torbett document. There was in the Torbett document made in the late 20s, early 30s under Hoover, I think a lot of the JFK assassinations came out of that matrix there.
Before it ever happened. It never happened. Dichotomy problem. The debt.
Right, the debt problem in the 30s. Remember they let the Chinese have the gold in 33 or 34.
121 Depot Street that doesn't exist. Oh yeah, that's the one.
As I calmly take another sip of imaginary water.
Ready for some bread of life, Bob? We got you.
Yeah, you guys have some bread of life, Carol? Will I be able to sleep?
Well, see, now that's what
No,
when I'm
later.
Bob, when I'm out walking around amongst all the people I went to a street dance last night. That's what's predominant in my thoughts is what's happening right now that I'm not talking about when I'm outside of Dobbstown. And we've talked there, Madeline and Suzanne and I have talked and texted about that I'm just awestruck. I mean, think of this. You are now, there's the energy industry, there's the health industry, and there's the food production industry. And yes, Ian.
Pull up Bad Bunny right this second. Tell us how many.
Tell us how many.
Bad Bunny and see the click.
Right now.
Pull up Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I don't double talk. Look up Bad Bunny. We call him Buck Bunny. We call Bad Bunny. See how many people have listened to whatever version.
Oh, yeah. This is 159 million views. 159.5 million views for Kaliada. Is this the guy from South America that just suddenly came to fame? And this is representative of the takeover, the lockdown Bob rule of the meta.
Hold on, nobody talking. Anybody ask all them goddamn questions? Look at the next song. Another song. I have another
Look at the next what?
Song that might
Song.
have a number of views.
He's got 18 million subscribers on his YouTube channel.
Is it MIA?
No, Bad Bunny. One of his songs is 327 million views. So how can someone get 327 million views if they've only got a few thousand subscribers? Tech Body.
speak a single word of English.
Well, they have almost 19 million subscribers. And they don't speak a word of English. So that's representational of Bob and Carolyn.
How is that possible? 18 million view members and 27 million clicks. How is that possible?
Well, there's... Don't
Tech Buddy.
Are there that
Tech
many
Buddy.
people listening to Fuck Bunny? And Ian did say in a Tech Body rant in the last 24 hours that they got all these fake clicks happening.
What's up with the Resolute Desk?
Ian just said they're not fake clicks. They're real, but they're from the Tech Body. No humans are doing it.
Right. And how's that related to my question or to my topic?
You have a question? You don't know the topic?
Did you hear that?
Bob show.
It's not a question. It's not a topic.
Yeah.
So far to us, you gotta ask one.
Is the Tech Body geared toward lockdown Bob rule?
No other choice.
Yeah. There is no stopping it now.
Don't think for 2 seconds there's not a
Oh, shoot. Don't think for 2 seconds there's not a what?
2.3 seconds.
And a Tiffano clause.
2.3.
Repose.
Repose?
Yeah, an antiphonal repose. You want some colons?
He's gapping.
Want some real colons?
Colons.
Oh, you just slapped the table and stormed out in a tantrum. Well, I think we should end. I'm mad at you people. You guys better scatter quickly.
Yeah, let's just make it as hard as possible to hear.
So he said lockdown Bob rule can't be avoided, but there's an antiphonal. You have to look that up. Antiphonal, an antiphonal clause to the first statement. In other words, it ain't determined yet.
Hey, under valence, something came.
It's Al. Al Issy.
Alyssa,
let's go. You think
Okay.
you want some of this, honey? I'll wait. You think you want some of this? Come on, baby.
All right, so under valence, there was a linguistics aspect, which is the number of arguments that a verb can have, including the subject of the verb in the counting.
Not in the pluperfect, not in the pluperfect. Only in the pluperfect tense we have an argument. In the pluperfect tense, prescribe your argument. Other than that, follow the side.
So the term valence is used in linguistics for verbs.
Fuck linguistics. What does that have to do with this conversation? Linguistics in the past pluperfect tense only. Because linguistics means anything. You're going to make Marshall McLuhan a god. You're going to make Arthur Croker a disciple. You're going to make Lyndon LaRouche a participle. You're going to make all these different bodies valid in those words. Darling, you're not going to go smoke up our skirt tail. We don't give a
Remember when I saw Remember when I saw the X and Y axis on the grammar sheet? Okay. Okay, so that's why the past pluperfect, it doesn't apply, it's not held within that X and Y axis, so it has a degree of freedom. What about the resolute desk? What's up with that these days? Woo!
Treaty of Gad, when was that? GADD? 1753, Treaty of Gad. 1753. Set aside the Medici battle won by Bob. Catherine Medici kept the money, I got the property. Balmoral.
So the past pluperfect has some application.
For the next 5 minutes, you're in the doghouse, Carolyn.
And we love Doug Steve more than you, because he's going to save us. If we're dying, you're not going to save us. You'll bury our damn ass.
Yeah, I'll take Ion to the funeral.
Like
Beater, Dr. Beater.
Dr. Beater, you'll bury every one of them.
Think of that. Joe Dunn Sloan died 2 days before we arrived in L.A. in our big
cry
ship.
Me a fucking river.
Cry me a fucking river.
So the past pluperfect is the space in the valence of the 13 and 14.
Balance.
Balance. Is that? Are you reading the dictionary, or you just made up that your own phrase there?
I have the notes from before. You said the size was the valence and the space was the valence, the intermediary space. So the past pluperfect applies to the valence or the valence.
Your words are sound. They said it already.
Okay. I don't know. All this is recorded, whatever.
I'm drunk, guys. He's Weekend Drunk by Ion. The father. The father is drunk. I got to pay overtime, guys, tonight. Okay, well, can you guys go home now?
No. Get the fuck out of here. Can we get the fuck out of here?
Listen to now. Suzanne is drunk. She saw the horror of her classmates. Take years to get over the shock.
It's only been about 16 hours, Bob.
Bob, what did they say about the Resolute desk? I couldn't hear.
Oh, it was very involved between Reagan and the Queen, and very important communications in '82.
He's making that up.
No, no, that's what he said. Carolyn, that's what they said years ago.
Oh, okay.
That on record. No, I'm summarizing the importance of the Resolute desk as a secret communication for the Queen and Reagan, and they used it once for some crisis.
Past
sort of an interdimensional thing. Remember that, Carol? Can you back me up on that?
Yeah, but it's time to stop, you guys. Just stop. Just already stop.
Look at Dr. D always shutting it off.
Yeah,
but
Bob.
I'm having my coffee. I'm ready to go.
What? What, Carol? Somebody say something.
I got my coffee. I'm ready to go.
Yes, we should go.
How's that kind of go?
Okay.
Sarah Landucci have something to say? She just showed up. Miss Landucci, you have some words.
Yeah, I waited for so long, but I had to go back to sleep because my daughter was screaming. But can I call in on Tuesday then and get my questions answered?
Permission granted.
Yeah, what did you request?
Well, I just wanted to ask questions, but I can call back next time.
But don't drag ass and think you're going to come in because it's not that kind of show. You don't drag him and tail into this stuff.
What?
Creation and think you run something. You want to come on Tuesday, you better get your ass right. Come on in.
Great.
Go
Can't
right
hear it
now.
all.
Go right now. You don't back the fuck up.
Got that, Sarah? And then Ginny is here.
No.
Have words for Ginny and Greg.
Bob, it's completely ridiculous. You're not supposed to be having ion on without taping, and
Pull
no
the
one
plug,
can
Karen.
hear anything. If I was there, I would pull the plug. Get me an
It's the most. Yes,
I'm
it is
coming
the most.
over.
Bob, this is the most difficult condition to transcribe. Let's make it the absolute hardest to pick up the words.
It's not for transcribing, it's for fun.
Yeah.
Poor Carol trying to maintain standards as her husband, Mr. Ion, goes drunk in stupor. It embarrasses the Monday show.
Well, it's been an incredible day for me. I got to thank you guys. Thank you, Ion, for calling me. And thanks, Bob and Connie, and you, Ion on.
It's great to hear you, Sue. Great to hear you.
Welcome back.
Sue.
Thanks, honey. Thanks, Ginny. Thanks, Greg. I'm going to listen to the first 4 hours right now.
Very good.
Right
Very
on.
good.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Yeah, great idea.
Ian says one more
Bye.
time, Sue,
Thank
you're
you.
alive. That's what she said.
Yay. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Say hello to George
Bye.
Peterson. See if he can make it someday.
What's that?
Say hello to Jordan Peterson and see if he can make it over here someday.
Yeah.
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 Just
Okay,
remember,
bye-bye.
it all began with the Krishnamurti lecture and maybe the McLuhan Monday night show.
Maybe. Maybe.
I never forget.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay, guys, you should all hang up now.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
All recorded.
Cycle.
Bye.
Thanks for the conversation.
Cheers, Ian. Cheers, Bob. Cheers,
So
Taylor.
excellent.
That was so much fun. After
So
hours.
excellent.
So much
So
fun. I
excellent.
have been eating your words. So much fun.
Super show, guys.
Pretty good show. Greg Duffel never made the first third of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See all this
Madeline couldn't take Greg tonight.
I told him to go back. What?
You couldn't take Greg tonight.
I told him to go back where he came from.
Yeah.
Thank you, JW. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Bread of Life. Thank you, Living Water. Toast.
Where's Jack? Did Jack?
Thank you, Alyssa.
Jack screwed off.
Oh,
Jack
no.
left the hours ago. He can't take it.
Goodbye, Jack. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye.
Bicycle.
Good
I'm
night.
leaving. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Praise Ion.
Praise Bob.
Praise
Praise
Bob.
Bob. Praise Ion.
Praise
Oh,
Carolyn.
hey, Bob.
Praise
Wait.
Carolyn.
What, man?
Did you see what Gene found on Reddit? There's this Reddit subreddit called The Donald, and it's been quarantined. Like you have to click past this link that says this page contains dangerous content. Warning, warning. Are you sure you still want to go here? So you go there, and they're saying praise Bob. I shit you not.
I've seen that.
Oh, you have? Okay, good.
Yeah.
All is well.
We have that every day, Ian says. We experience that every day. But thanks for the input, Madeline. Drop in any point.
Okay,
you
just
notice.
sure.
Yeah, just checking. Tuesday, new show. Looks like they went.
Happy day.
They didn't go anywhere. Can I stay here?
The Turbo Bridge lady hasn't told us we only have 10 minutes left, so we might as well stay.
Turbo Bridge lady. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm hanging up.
Thank you, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Bye. Thank you. You're welcome.
Happy day.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy day, everybody.
Yeah, even Scott's gone.